is Tuesday now, and I'd like to get some work done on Christine before I go to work. Kind of tired right now, but we're gonna kick up the jams here and go at it. I hate the fact that YouTube just kills anything that has music on it, but I actually use a car stereo hooked to a cell phone. Like, it's just hooked to my Wi-Fi, and it's ran through these speakers and all of them speakers. My light's not wanting to come on right now, but yeah, that's how I listen to my music in the garage. I have like 12 speakers hooked up in here, but I'll show you as soon as I get that rear end out. I only have e-brake cable and the other two lower control arms, and it's ready to go. I'll show you when it's out. Now, if you recall, I was telling you about how sucky these control arms are, but if you can see, let me see, I can't do it right now, but I was flexing these quite a bit before, but they're only, I mean, you know, they're not even 1/8 inch now that I look at. They might be a 1/16. They're thin garbage, that's for sure. So I still got to get all them off. I actually cut my center brake line because I'm going to try to get a braided line for there, as well as on the new rear end, which is over there. I'm going to get braided lines to my new disc brakes. Now, a while ago, I actually bought all these new, so those are still good. They're just hard to get off. But I'm going to knock off these two other control arms on the bottom and figure out how to get the e-brake off wherever it goes. It goes up that way somewhere. And we'll pull this rear end up. She's out, and it's hot. It's like 96 degrees right now with 70% humidity. I'm burning up. I'll show it to you. There you go, the old crappy drum. Limited, or it's not even limited, it's just an open diff. Ooh, it makes a big hole. I gotta jump online, check out those uppers and lowers. It scares me to leave this thing on jack stands, but I got jacks and jack stands under it. But she's out. Them adapters gotta come off and go on there for now until I drill them to the new bolt pattern, which is small bolt Chevy. I'm sorry I'm breathing so hard, I'm burning up. It's, according to that, it's about 98 degrees in here. Got that little fan going, it helps a little bit, but yeah, I'm done in here for right now. Whew, I still gotta go to work. So now I'm at work. Been here about 3 hours so far, and I made the bottom of the doors. Now I still have a lot of welding to do there, but I sort of want to leave that alone down there, because where there's no seals and you really can't get seals for these windows, all that water is going to hit this, is going to go straight down the door. Now if you weld all that up, that's just going to rot back out. That leaves a good drainage. You can see how good them welds penetrated right there. If you ever watch, let me think of the DIY automotive school, he did a thing on that just the other day, how it should look. And again, it's handmade, they don't make them anywhere. The door shuts great. There you go. They should have just brought us a frame and told me to build a truck. I think it might have been quicker. But yeah, that one's done. Good thing is none of the rockers are rotted out, so I ain't gotta worry about them on either side. If them are rotted out before you start your process, you fix them first. If you lift this cab off and cut the floor off with them rotted out, the cab's gonna mess up, it's gonna tweak, you won't be able to use it. A lot of people think we're cutting all this stuff out. No, you gotta keep all that. Because if you do it away, as I said, it's gonna fold just like this together. If you have a door open, even if you don't, it's gonna cause your doors hard to open, hard to close. So keep that or weld braces inside the truck. So another thing down. Feeling a lot better, that's for sure. I've been feeling like crap for the past couple of weeks. But yeah, so still got a lot of welding to do on that. I'm going to get started on the other side, cutting it out. And I'll show you exactly what that looked like before I started. I mean, they're toast. I find it hilarious. The door panels on these, they're funny to me because they're just, I mean, there's your door panel right there. That's your door panel. Nothing else comes off of this, you know. So you can see how bad that are. Yep, rotten. So that's all got to get cut out. As again, that one's good. But once it's all ground down and I hit it with that red rust primer, I mean, a lot of the stuff you're not going to see at all. Still got to float it all out. I got that from the boss man. He told me he wanted it floated, so I got to float it. Floors, we don't mess with. We don't float. Those we just weld together. All this up here is going to have to be floated out after the rot repair. I have to repair this and this, and you know, I've already showed you all that crap. 5.2 Hobart. Let me tell you what, right now, everyone who does stuff in their home garages or small businesses, booyah. Hobart's what they got. Look in the pictures online. Everybody has a Hobart. If not, they'll have a Miller, but Miller makes Hobart, so technically you got a Miller no matter what. But yeah, I'm going back at it. Gonna start cutting this side out. Start measuring it out to start cutting it out on some steel to make it. Alright, it's Wednesday now, and I have just an abysmal headache. But I got in here, got this driver's side all basically ready to finish welding there. I left gaps to where in there water can drain, of course. So that side's basically done. Just gotta finish weld it, finish weld the other side, and done. Then I'll probably work on setting the body on the rest of the way and work on getting the floor ready to weld to the new floor. But that's it for today. Yep. Getting there. All the control arms are out now. Getting ready to get that out. Got a wire brush and undercoat every bit of this too still. Alright. Rear end's gone. It's completely stripped out now. It's just how I like them. 28 and stripped. Here, I'll show you. Look at this. I can't keep a workbench clean. It's my own fault. Let me get this crap out of the way a second. It's that train again. These are the original control arms. This is the upper, this is the lower. You can see how thin they are. Stamped steel, 1/8 inch, literally nothing. I mean, let me see. Yeah. I can squeeze that together a little bit with my hand. This is even worse. It's the upper one. And Yeah, I can definitely squeeze that one together. But I think, as of right now, I can build uppers and lowers fully adjustable for like $200. That's with an upgraded spherical time joint, in link, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, this I also want to build adjustable, but the only thing I'm not quite 100% sure on yet is the mounting holes for the sway bar. This one don't have them because the 91s didn't have a sway bar. But yeah, these are, I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They're still usable, but 91 technology, just it sucked. Well, it sucks compared to now technology. So them have got to either be replaced or swapped out or rebuilt, built. Yes, I can take and put strips of steel on here and enclose them and replace them with poly bushings, and they would be, I'm gonna say, 40% better, but not what they could be or need to be for the LS. So we'll get to that bridge very soon, hopefully.